All right, time clocks are set. The competitors are ready, waiting for the call. Go, and they're into it, Calvin. We'll just see what happens on the first couple of sheep. We'll just keep cool and calm. Johnny Kirkpatrick, Nathan Stratford, the two Kiwis.
Yeah, this is Johnny Kirkpatrick on stand number one. These competitors have 6 full-wool sheep to start with. Look to see them throw them out the porto in just under a minute. This is Nathan Stratford, the local guy, on stand number 2.
There's the man from Northern Ireland, Jack Robinson. The young fella's made the final. He'll be loving it up there, representing Northern Ireland. Ivan Scott right there for Ireland. Ooh, he's got the earpiece in. He's trying to block it out a wee bit. Ivan Scott, the world record holder. Ooh,
down here on stand number 5, quickly into his pen for another one is Gavin Much.
43 seconds that was, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, it's the Scotty. He's playing those games again. He's just going to pump these sheep out, and we'll see what's going to happen down the rest of the board.
He's even got the pressure on fellow countryman Hamish Mitchell. He's a speed freak, as Hamish. Look to him to keep the pressure on.
You fellas want this title, you better get a move on. Gavin Much is already 4 or 5 blows ahead of the field, Calvin.
He's making a big statement, all right, Chaz. He wants that world crown once again.
It's a minute 22 and running, and Gavin Much is in. Ooh, he's over the last front shoulder already. Hamish Mitchell right there. Ooh, it's going to be a quick final.
Yeah, these guys, they know what they need to do. They're just putting it all out there, and they're going to see what happens. Is anyone going to chase after this guy on stand number 5?
I'll tell you what, the 5 of them will be chasing him, Calvin, but he's not even going to give them a blow back. Gavin Much, 1-2, 1-2. Oh, he's shearing well, gets over that backbone.
Yeah, he's going to lead from the front, Chaz, and he's going to dictate to the rest of the field what it is that they're going to do.
Oh, Gavin Much, he just sucks in a big breath of air into the front shoulder, whacking in the wee short blows, but they're nice and clean. The combs on the skin. Gavin Much, long blow time. He's got the third full wool on the board there, Calvin.
Yeah, he's almost halfway through his full wool, and we've only had just over 2 minutes gone. Gavin Much driving that comb down the last side. He'll hit the flank, and then he'll run his blows out the leg and head for home.
Ivan Scott there, just a wee bit behind on the pace. Ooh, he's into the long blow. He's he's half a sheep behind already. Muchy just behind him, just snuck in, but Ivan Scott's just shearing the big ones out first.
Watch Ivan Scott. He'll have to open those shoulders up like we know we can. We've been waiting for him to let it all out there on the board. I got a feeling it's going to happen tonight, Chaz.
Oh, yeah, just got to let him settle in. Jack Robinson there. He's right there with his Irish friend there. We've got Northern Ireland. We've got the Irish, Nathan Stratford. He's right there into the belly. We're behind a wee bit already. Ooh, Scotty, the Scotsman sneaking away. He's into the last cheek. He's got his 4th sheep on the board.
This is the Northern Irishman, Jack Robinson. He'll be doing his country ploughed up there in the Northern Hemisphere. Everyone up there will be cheering this guy on. Come on, Jack. This is Nathan Stratford down on stand number 2. Nathan's getting into his work. He's absolutely pinking those sheep up at the moment, Chaz.
Yes, but he needs to just hook in a bit faster, maybe pull that comb up a bit more. This is finals time. This is the world title up for grabs, Calvin.
That's dead right, Chaz. We've got Johnny Kirkpatrick down here on stand number 1. Hawke's Bay man, Johnny Kirkpatrick. He's going to go after them. He's going to chase them. He's going to give it all he's got.
He's got a wee peeler there. Johnny Kirkpatrick on stand 1. Sheep number 5 on the board. Only one more full wool left in the pen. They'll be straight into the second shear.
Look at that face there, Chaz, full of determination, full of concentration. He's not worried about pain tonight. He's going to leave it all out there.
Oh, in goes the Scotsman, but Johnny's just got to keep pumping away. Stratty's getting a wee bit behind there. Oh, that Scotsman down there is just peeling them out. Nathan Stratford on the screen there. Long blow time. He should have put a wider comb on. What do you reckon, Calvin?
He's going to maintain that quality, but he's got to keep that speed on too, Chaz. He's going to hook in around. Once he gets into these full wool, he'll get onto that second chair and he'll start pumping them out.
That's right, Nathan Stratford. He's in for his sixth and final full wool. Oh, the Scotsman's nearly finished his. He'll be in for the second chair. There's the young lad, Jack Robinson, Northern Ireland, doing the nation proud. The young fella, he's in the final. Ooh,
Finishing blows for Nathan. He's got one sheep left in the pen there on the full wall, and then he'll be on to his second chair sheep. He's got it on the board now as Robinson blows down the belly. He's keeping a good rhythm going. This is Ivan Scott on screen at the moment, the Irishman. Ivan Scott, he needs to get into his work. We know he can really start to throw that steel once he gets wound up, Chad.
He's just being mindful of the job. You can't get too carried away. Oh, the Scotsman just pumping them out, but Ivan Scott, he's doing a good job there. This is the last of the full wool. Ivan Scott from Ireland. Keep pumping, big fella. Oh, there's Gavin Mutchie's into the first of his second share. 8 of these to share, Kelvin.
Yeah, Gavin Mutchie's really pouring it on. He wants to be draped in glory tonight. Come on, you Scotsmen. You get behind your countrymen. This is Gavin Mutch. He wants that title badly.
Ooh, he's into it, Gavin Mutch. He's just peeling the boys out on the board there. He's like, this is my title. I want it back. It's been 4 years. I'm here. I'm in Invercargill. I'm taking that prize home with me. Ooh, it's Gavin Mutch. He's got a good lead on the team now. What do you reckon here?
Fellow countryman, he's got pace to burn. We know he can chase after this guy when he really starts opening those shoulders. Watch this guy get into his groove and he'll start chasing his younger countrymen there.
Oh yes, the quality's not too bad. Maybe a wee bit high on the board for the Scotsman. That might be a contributing factor later on, Kelvin. There's Gavin Mutch there, down over the last side. That's sheep number 8 on the board. He'll be in for number 9. Ooh, he's having a perler of a share, this young fella, Gavin Mutch. He's been there before.
He won't tire, this guy. He knows what it takes to be a world champion. He would have trained all of the last 6 months. He'll be making sure that he gets there. He'll be making sure that he's got enough to get through these 20 sheep.
Well, the way he's shearing that sheep, Calvin, he's not even looking back. He's got the 20th sheep in sight already. He's about nearly halfway through his share already. He's having an awesome share. The rhythm's happening, the gear's pumping, it's on the skin.
That's right, Chaz. Gavin Mutch, he's chasing after glory. He's going to get there with a little help from his bit of steel he's got in his hand. He's going to throw it as hard as he can.
Oh, it looks good from up here, Kelvin. Gavin Mutch, he's not even fading. Johnny Kirkpatrick, he'll just want to settle into that rhythm. Fast and clean, that's how it happens. Lean and mean. Hamish Mitchell, Gavin Mutch there. Round into the hind leg. Oh, Gavin Mutch, he's shearing awesome down there. He's got number 10 on the board.
Johnny
Number 9 for Johnny.
Here. Johnny's getting into his flow. Once he gets going, we know he can keep pouring it on, Chaz. He's got beautiful rhythm, the sheriff from the Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, he's just keeping that rhythm going. Gavin Mutch is just pinking them up. I think he's getting the better job. We don't know. It's the judges out the back. They see them firsthand, Kelvin.
That's right, Chaz. These judges out the back, they'll be finding it hard to find any faults with these guys. They're absolutely flying along at the moment. This could be world record pace, Chaz.
Oh, yes, the gears, they might be starting to lose the cut now. He'll want to try and get through those second share. They've got 8 to share.
This guy is chasing after it. He wants to be crowned world champion of the world. Get going there, Scottishman. Get into those sheep. If you want to catch him, go get him. There's a championship crown there for you. You just got to earn it.
Oh, Gavin Mutch, he's pumping away there. Oh, Hamish is trying to keep up with his brother right there next to him. Gavin Mutch, long blow time, he's peeling them out. The Kiwis are struggling to hold their own right there. They need to get a wriggle on. Gavin Mutch over the last side, under that last front shoulder, and 1-2, and he's out the leg. What a peeler that sheep is.
Gavin Mutch doing a great job here. He's gonna head into the pen for sheep number 11 there. He's got 10 to go. He's only got 8 to go after that one.
He's got 12 on the board, Calvin. Just waiting for the numbers to tick over. Hamish Mitchell's not too far away. He's the next in line. These Scotsmen are bringing it to the Kiwis. These Scotsmen are bringing it to the Irish boys. Round the back of the head they go. Gavin Much has got a nice handy lead now. Into the front shoulder and into the long blow. Pink as they come.
This is the Scotsman. He's leading the way. The Kiwis are going to have to get after him. The Irishmen are going to have to chase him. If you want to be crowned tonight, you got to earn it. These guys have really got to dig deep now.
Time points are so important. 2 more seconds here in the pen for these Scotsmen. The Kiwis just getting behind a wee bit. They may have caught up maybe 1 or 2 blows. They're shearing along together. What an awesome shear from the big fella on stand 6, Hamish Mitchell. In he goes for sheep number 13. That's 2 left to go of the second shear.
That's right, Chaz. These guys are really starting to get into their labour here. They'll be onto the lambs shortly, and we know if they've got an advantage in time, they're really going to be hard to catch.
Oh, these guys are true sportsmen. Look at the hard work that goes into shearing a sheep. These guys do this day in, day out, and this is what they call work. It's their sport. It's their profession. They travel around the world doing this, Kelvin.
That's dead right. These guys will not wilt. They'll keep pushing it all the way to the finish line. They know what it takes. They know what's at the end. They want to be crowned world champion of the world.
Oh, how the Kiwi boy's doing down there, but it's the Scotty. He's just cheering marvellous down there. Hamish Mitchell's right there with him. He's going to get the crowd off there on their feet. Gavin Mutchie's up the neck already.
Looking at Johnny Kirkpatrick down on stand number 1. He's making his move now. They're going to have to chase them hard if they want to catch this guy. He's well into his work. He's halfway around the number 14 sheep. Kiwi boy's just heading in now for number 14. Half a sheep behind. Hamish Mitchell, he's hit the last side. Hamish Mitchell coming down with 6 lambs left in the pen. He's driving it home.
Oh, Hamish Mitchell, he's grunting it off. Ooh, he's into it. Look at him go. He's saying, come on, young fella. If you want it, you come with me. Here it is, you want it, I'm going for it too.
Change your steel for Hamish Mitchell. Change your steel on stand number 5 for his fellow countrymen as well. These guys are really going to start ripping into it now. They're coming into the long, coming into the undermine goes Mitchell. Up the neck he goes. He's got a few blows on Gavin Much there.
Oh.
He's really going to make Gavin chase him as well.
It's all about the top 2 inches now. They're in the last quarter of their shear. Kelvin, they're just pumping away nicely there together. Hamish has got the acid on. He's saying, come on, Gavin, I'm just in cruise mode. What you got, mate? Bring it on.
We
come
know
on.
he's a speedster, Hamish Mitchell. Gavin Much there. The sweat is just absolutely pouring off him at the moment.
Hamish Mitchell, he's been there. He's got the next lamb on the board. Number 16, 4 to go in the pen. Come on, big fella.
Gavin Much there. He's got number 15 out the board. He's only a couple of blows behind Hamish Mitchell. Johnny Kirkpatrick down here on the end stand. He's half a sheep behind these Scotsmen.
No, Hamish Mitchell's 4 or 5 blows ahead. He's putting on the acid, the big fella. He's got about 10 years age difference on him, the old fella. Down the last shoulder he comes, placing those big blows, Calvin. What's Gavin got left in the tank? Has he gone too early, Calvin?
No, I don't think so, Chaz. Hamish Mitchell, he'll keep driving until the end. He's going to have the speed. Will he have the quality? Will he have the speed? And we've got Gavin Much, he's driving after him, Chaz.
Oh, how's this for entertainment? Live stream around the world. These people will be off their seats in England. They'll be off their seats in Scotland. Gavin Much, you get into it, young fella. You deserve everything. Come on, Hamish Mitchell, he's just pumping in the big blows. He's got a woollier lamb down there. They've got lamb 17, 3 to go. The Kiwis are still chasing hard down there on stands 1 and 2.
Look at those board points there for Hamish Mitchell and Gavin Much. Gavin Much, really good board points. He's doing a quality job as well as a quick one. Hamish Mitchell's still got a few shots ahead of him though. He's going to drive it home and make these guys chase him.
He's shearing like a true champion. Hamish Mitchell. He's only got 3 left in the pen. That arm's starting to get a bit tight now. Who's going to come off with the best three lambs? It's all about the old grit in the teeth and the sweat in the eye now, Kelvin.
This is the Hamish Mitchell we hope would turn up tonight. The guy who's going to lead from the front. The guy who's going to really throw the cat amongst the pigeons.
Oh, these sheep still need to go at the back and be judged. We just wonder how that job's getting on. He's got another probably 12 or 15 blows ahead of Gavin Much there on these lambs. He must be enjoying these lambs, the big fella on stand 6.
Only a couple of sheep left in the pen. Who's got a wee bit of fuel left in the tank? Let's see if these guys can bring it home. Johnny Kirkpatrick, sheep number 18 on the board now. He's chasing him. He's going to empty the tank and see if he can catch them.
Well, he's going to have to empty something, Kelvin. The big fella's not weltering. He's in actual fact, he's going faster and faster. Ooh, Hamish Mitchell's in for 19. There's only one lamb left in the pen. What's happening down there on stand 1? Johnny Kirkpatrick.
Let's see who saved a good sheep for last. There's a couple left in the pen. Hamish Mitchell, he's rounding that undermine. He's going to be hard to pin back. Gavin Much has got a great plan there. He's still maintaining quality and keeping those Kiwi boys coming after him.
I think Gavin might have lost a couple of blows on that last lamb. Johnny's catching up. He'll be in for the next lamb in about 2 or 3 blows. But it's Hamish Mitchell. He's got one left to go, Kelvin. He's huffing, he's puffing. He's ready for one more lamb. He's just going to smack it out of there.
This is what it takes to be a world champion, Chaz. You've really got to have determination. You've really got to have skill. And you've really got to want it.
There he is. Let's bring him home, the big fella. He's got a wee peeler there. It's going to be a good sharing, combing lamb. Hamish Mitchell all the way from Scotland. He's into the first hind leg already.
Hamish Mitchell hitting that first hind leg down into the undermine. Up the neck he'll go. One shot up the undermine. Will he be able to get the rest of it off on the last side?
It's all going to come down to the job. We wonder if the big fella's done the big job properly or he's gone for the time points. Gavin Much is putting it on now. He's got a peeler. He's going to catch old Hamish Mitchell. Long blow time. Last side for Mitchell. Round over the last shoulder, Kelvin.
Look at Hamish Mitchell. He's pouring it on. Gavin Much is chasing him as hard as he can. The Scottish must be so proud of them. Look at them.
It's Mitchell.
Down that last side.
It's Mitchell. He's got the time. 16:49, 16:50. What an amazing share for the Scottish shearers. Gavin Much has got his time. Ooh, we're back down on stand for there. Ivan Scotty's on number 19. Ooh, what a cracking pace that was, Kelvin.
Yeah, great share there from the Scotsman, the pair of them leading from the front. Down on stand number 1, though, Johnny Kirkpatrick. He's got superior quality. Has he maintained it all the way through?
Oh,
look at that lamb. It looks absolutely pinky there.
That's how he's shorn every single one of them. He's definitely still in the running, Kelvin. How's Nathan Stratford going? He might be just a wee bit behind, but he's got there quite a number of times with the quality. I think he might be a wee bit off the pace tonight, Kelvin.
That's dead right, Chaz, but we've seen this guy come from behind. He's always going to maintain that great quality out the back, and tonight will be no different.
Yeah, time's ticking away. He's already lost about 2.5 time points. Nathan Stratford, Inky Pinky, I think he might be a bit tidier than some of the other boys. Give him a big hand. He's nearly home. Nathan Stratford, he's got his time taken. 20 sheep, 18:03. He's only a minute 18 from the leader. Ooh, it's the two Irish
just a wee bit of a hang up there from Ivan Scott. He's got his 20th sheep on the board right now. Finishing touches there for Ivan Scott. He's done well for his country, Ivan Scott. They must be so proud of him back in the UK there.
Righto, let's get him behind this fella, Northern Ireland, Jack Robinson.
Last sheep on the board for Jack. He's done nothing wrong tonight. He's shorn his heart out. He's given it his all.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard one to pick tonight. I just wonder if the job's right. Oh, that first 3/4 share of Gavin Much looked absolutely amazing, Inky Pinky. But it's the man on the board there now. It's Jack Robinson, Northern Ireland.
Round the top of the head goes Robinson. He drops into that first leg. He'll smack a couple of quick shots and fly up the top of the head. Round there he goes. He'll lock it up and then start heading for home.
Oh, it looks easy, but that's hard out. They didn't even get the time to pull their pants up walking in the pen. Down the last side he comes. He's got the crowd bringing him home. Jack Robinson, Northern Ireland, digging it in, the young fella. What an amazing share. He's done so well to be there in the final, and he deserves it. What an amazing final. Gavin Mutch and Hamish Mitchell, the two Scotsmen down the end there, the two Kiwis at the other end. Oh, what do you reckon?
Oh, I tell you what, there, Chaz, you'd go a long way to see a final like that. These guys here tonight, they left it all out there. They wanted the crown. They went out to earn it, and one of them will walk out of here victorious.
Oh, there's going to be nothing in it. Gavin Mutch, we're just looking at the time in the board, 52.957. Hamish Mitchell, 53.6.
Well, there you have it, folks. You make the determination there. It's not much between them. Everyone's in with a chance.
Oh, I reckon Johnny's done enough to get there. His quality looked pretty good from here, but hey, we don't know. We'll find out very soon, Calvin.
That's dead right, Chaz. 2 points out the back isn't much. These guys are still riding it right down to the 4th or 5th place there on the board. We'll make that determination, and we'll see what the judges have to say.
Hey, just before we leave, we better make a big shout out to Tom, the New Zealand Shearing Society, and the tremendous job they've done here in Invercargill. Also Nigel Scout here, the ILT Stadium, Southland, for setting everything up here. He's the events manager. He's got an amazing team here. They've done a splendid job. Everything's run, just flowed beautifully.
And also to our media team behind the camera, Chaz. They've been absolutely outstanding over the last week. We thank them for having us, and we appreciate everything that they've done for us as well.
Oh, absolutely amazing, and I've enjoyed my time here. It's been something new for me, and I quite enjoyed it. But to our media team up here in the green room, you guys are amazing. It's been good doing work with you guys.
Looks like they're getting set up down there. We'll cut down to the floor and hear what our head commentator Norm Haraway has to say.
Thank you.